We are back on the SportsMax Zone, and we're going to talk some cricket now because the St. Lucia Kings finished their home leg of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League with a win in match 17 over Antigua and Barbuda Falcons on Sunday night. That played at the Darren Sammy Stadium in Gros Islet. Here is Gerard Morseely with a recap.
In their final home game against Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, looking to treat the fans to a special send-off. The Kings lost all their matches batting first and were looking to post a big total to give themselves a chance to win this time around. Falcons skipper Chris Green tried to rain on their parade, taking 4 for 22 to rip through the Kings' middle order, leaving them at 103 for 6 to the 14th over. David Visa did manage to save the innings though, smashing a top score of 43 from 26 deliveries. He hit 1 4 and 4 sixes as the Kings went on to post 152 for 8 off their 20 overs. No Brandon King meant Justin Graves and Kofi James would handle duties at the top of the order for the Falcons. But that partnership would only produce 14 runs, with James falling to Carey Pierre for 11. Pierre finished with 3 for 24 to be named player of the match, including a double wicket maiden in the second over, missing the chance for a hat-trick. Noor Ahmed was also in the wickets, taking 2 for 13. The Falcons found themselves at 88 for 6 in the 16th over after the dismissal of Shamar Springer. Skipper Chris Green top scored with 48, but his heroic effort was extinguished by Ahmed. Antigua and Barbuda Falcons would eventually be restricted to 126 for 8 in 20 overs to lose by 26 runs.
Yeah, even with the hitting of Visa at the end, I thought that they were sort of at par, maybe even below par. It looked like a really good wicket. We obviously know that it typically gets better to bat on here in the second innings as well, and then we walked out there confident. Unfortunately, we just had too many soft wickets, those first 5 wickets. We didn't really make them earn to take our wickets, whereas our bowlers had to work their asses off to get the wickets we took and restrict them to that score. So bitterly disappointed, but we've got 2 games to go, and we've got to play really good cricket to finish, and then who knows.
Yeah, really proud of our effort there. I think the wicket surprised us a little bit today with the amount of spin that it took. You don't normally see a lot of spin in this wicket, but I thought we didn't bat great. I thought we could have been a little bit better with the bat, but then an innings like that from David Visa got us to a score where we felt like we are certainly in the game. And then obviously the way that we started in the power play there was excellent. KP coming in and dominating, which he's done really well for us. It's just been trying to find a way for him, and he's obviously thrown a pretty big statement out there now, so don't leave me out of the team again.
The Kings are now second, joined on 8 points with leaders Barbados Royals. Net run rate also separates Guyana Amazon Warriors and Trinbago Knight Riders, whom are 3rd and 4th respectively with 6 points. The Falcons remain 5th on 4 points with 2 games in hand, while St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots stay at the foot of the table with 1 win from 7 matches.
Yeah, so good result there for the St. Lucia Kings. They are now joint top of the table on points with Barbados Royals. They have played a game more, but a pretty decent result for them as they played their final match in front of a very, very engaging home crowd at Gros Islet at the Darren Sammy Stadium, and they left their fans happy.
Yeah, it's always beautiful to watch cricket in St. Lucia. Had the opportunity to do that in 2018 when they had the Women's World Cup. So that was really, really good, really exciting to watch. So I'm sure the St. Lucia fans will be so happy to see their team sitting really high up in the table. Antigua and Barbuda Falcons will be a bit concerned now. Just 2 matches left. They started winning a couple matches, and then they're back to losing ways. I'm now really excited to figure out who are the next 2 teams that they're playing, Lance, because it will depend a lot on where they end up when it comes to the end of this part of the CPL.
Yeah, that's for sure. Pretty tight going, I thought, last night for the man of the match honour, which was given to Carey Pierre.
Yeah,
David
3
Visa.
wickets.
David Visa was really, really tremendous as well. And Noor Ahmad with his bowling also significant for the Kings, but 3 for 24 for the Trini Carapierre, and he was man of the match. Let's hear what he said post-game.
First and foremost, thanks to God for blessing me the opportunity to come out here and play tonight. I'm really happy. Before the game, I give God thanks for granting me favor to come out here and play tonight. I'm just happy that I could get the team over the line with a good performance.
Yeah, so Carapierre really doing well last night with his performance and playing a key role because the target appeared very manageable and very gettable for the Falcons, but they weren't able to get there. And pretty strong bowling effort there from the Kings, who embraced the challenge of knowing that their batters didn't do as well as they needed them to do, but then they came back with the ball and made sure that they got the victory.
So happy for Carapierre, because I remember watching him when he was now introduced to the CPL for the Red Steel. That's what we call them back. Trinbago Knight Riders now, but they were called the Red Steel back then. And Carapierre really had made his mark. Everybody was talking about him because of his performances on the field with both bat and ball. So really happy to see him, playing a massive role in the St. Lucia Kings win, and I hope that he continues to do so. The team is in a really good place now. The fans from that footage look like they're having a good time. They're very happy and confident as they continue along in this competition. So, Lance, it's just a couple of matches left for us to be able to see who will make the playoffs.
Yeah, and matches are being played in Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago now, and very important, the next set of results. But the Falcons, with just 2 wins from their 8 games, in a spot of bother for real.
Yeah.
And the Patriots also in dire straits. But the rest of the teams are sailing into playoff position spots, and we wish them the best of luck. But it's really been exciting, because when we look at the sort of fan engagement, the overseas players really appear, when you listen to the interviews with them,
yes,
they really appear to be happy playing in front of such an engaging fan base.
On one note, before we go to the play of the day, have you ever watched a CPL match in Trinidad? Because I can only speak for that, because that's where I watched it. So have you?
No, I don't think I've ever watched
Lance,
a
you're
CPL.
missing out. You need to be in the Trini Posse stand, in the party stand, and you need to watch a match. Are you even living?
No, but I've watched cricket in Trinidad and Tobago enough times to know that the excitement is at a different level.
Yeah,
I
or just
understand.
a different type of people watching cricket lovers.
Anyhow, it's time now for our favorite part of this segment. Here's the Angostura Play of the Day.
Like that, go at it. Oh, yes! What a catch! Top effort there from Ruston Chase, who had to chase it down from the boundary and then stick out those mitts of his to keep it in hand, inches off the ground.
We've seen some exceptional catching from the Kings. This is right up there. Think back to David Bisa. Think back to Shadrach Discard. Well, add Ruston Chase to that list.
Okay, first of all, what a shot, and then what a catch, because I love how that sounded coming off the bat. I love to hear shots like that.
Yeah.
It's something that gets me in cricket. So first of all, the shot, I actually think it would have gone for a 4 or a 6. But Lance, where did Ruston Chase come from?
Well, he was determined. He had his eyes focused on the ball, and he sprinted toward it, and then he had to make the dive to get it as
Look
well.
at that.
And this had happened at a point when the Falcons were under the cosh, but they weren't out of the game. Big innings from Fabian Allen, which we know he can do. Primus to come, 45 from 11 at that point.
Look at the stats.
Difficult, but not impossible. But that was a wicket that was very important.
I'm just looking at the stands, and I'm just like, what's happening?
Yeah, great catch.
I think the producers did good this time. I can't wait. If today's Monday and this is what we're getting, can you imagine what we're going to get on Friday? I'm excited. So we're going to take a break and come right back as we continue to bring you the very best in the world of sport.
It's how we play. Support your team, put on your collar. Tough like stone, we not soft like butter. Them say enough, we coming out rougher. So what? This year we have to be the winner. And the ladies 22-1. The vibes in the party stand. Road to the Caribbean. Put up your one, put up your one.